listen to the Real Housewives taglines, okay? Let's listen to them. Let me look at my list. Hold on. Okay, we got Wendy. Okay, yeah. And then we'll talk about Jeffree Star. Okay, so Ashley. Okay, here they go. I'm not playing them. I'm just going to say them. Oh.
The secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade.
If you want to pop off, I'll be happy to get you adjusted.
I may keep you waiting, but trust me, I'm worth it.
The only thing messier than two boys is me. My blessings are many, and my patience is none.
This professor doesn't just grade on the curve, she sets the curve.
The grand dame can never be duplicated, imitated, or intimidated.
Okay, girl. The only thing messier than two boys is me. Okay. I don't like Ashley. I'm letting y'all know that now. I don't like Stewie Darby. I don't like her husband either. So, no. My blessings are many. My patience is none. I don't know. I haven't seen enough clips to understand like what this is coming from. So it is what it is. The grand dame can never be duplicated, intimidated, or imitated. Okay. If you want to pop off with me, I'll be happy to get you adjusted. She owns a chiropractor. I said she must be a chiropractor. So she owns a chiropractic franchise or something like that. The secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade. That's every year. I'm glad you changed it because it was the word on the street was the word on the street is the word on the street is the word on the street for how many seasons? How many seasons is this? And now you finally changed it. And what is your claim to fame? I don't like Giselle either. Being pretty. That's it. This professor, you could see where their identities lie. That's what it is. That's what it is. Your identity is in your children. My two boys are messier than me. My blessings and my patience is none. It's in your behavior, patience. My grand dame, you're self-absorbed. I don't know. This is not nice, huh? Okay, let me stop. I want to pop off. That's your identity in your chiropractic business. Pretty face is my identity. This professor is my identity. Just doesn't grade on a curve. She sets the curve. Okay, Dr. Wendy. I may keep you waiting, but trust me, I'm worth the wait. Robin, we're still waiting. Like, we have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We don't know what the hell is going on. Just the way that you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for Juan Dixon. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. None of them really stand out to me. None of them are really like, ooh. None of them really stand out to me, y'all. Jeffree Star. I don't really like any of the Housewives taglines. Sorry. I'm like, I don't, they're not good. Not to me. Here, let's listen to Jeffree Star.
What does this mean? NBA guys reach out to you?
A lot of NBA players and rappers, yes. But I have a code where I'm never gonna out them, and a lot of them have threatened to murder me if I ever say their names. So
Jesus.
the sex is great. True. The names are invisible.
Do I believe him? Yes, absolutely. Do I believe that NBA players and rappers are sticking their penises into Jeffree Star? Yes, I do. Do I believe that Jeffree Star wraps his mouth, tongue, and throat around the penises of NBA players and rappers? Yes, I do. I believe every single word he is saying. I do. Why in the hell would you put your life in danger for some dick? That's some dumb shit. That's number one. Number two, do I believe him? Yes. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Ain't nothing you can do. You'll never know. You'll never know. He wants to put his life in danger for some dick, then that's on him. And it's crazy because it's absolutely crazy, the psychology of people. I would rather be a murderer than for somebody to know that I love penis. You would rather be a murderer. You would rather commit a crime than to have consensual sex with a man. Does that make sense to anybody? But we live in a society that, one, discourages the expression from Black queer folk. So they don't get safe spaces for that. That's one. So there's some, we contribute to people not wanting to be open about what they like sexually, even though sex is very, very, it's like, it is the very thing that put us all here. It's very natural. We actually, get pleasure from it. So it's a great experience. And we have aligned awful, horrible, vile things with something that is supposed to be pleasurable between two people. If it's consensual, there's no problem with it. And we have gotten into this space where Black men want to enjoy sex with men, but in their community, it's frowned upon. Look at the way that y'all acted with Lil Nas X, right? And these men, we have created a society where we're all a part of society. We all play roles in how our society functions. And in the Black community, being gay isn't the best thing to be. You are living in a community where the men would rather be murderers than be gay. Or to say they like dick, or they enjoy the company of another man. That's the society that we live in. We live in a society where if a man does anything outside of what you have aligned with masculinity, that he's gay. You insult men for being gay. You insult men. You use being gay as a way to insult men. So why in the world would I come out and say, I like dick if I'm a man, a Black man? Why? Why would I do that? Why? Y'all ain't cool. Y'all ain't nice. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sneak around and I'm going to lay in bed with the other men who like to be with down low men, even if their life depended on it. Which is not worth it at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to be with someone who is not, or who is unwilling to be open about how they feel about same sex. That's dangerous, because we have created a society where the men would rather be murderers than be open about what they find pleasure in. Isn't that weird? That's so sad. That's the society that we live in. So people like Jeffree Star would risk his life to be with a NBA player or a basketball player, or that's the same thing, right? Or a rapper. We know that these niggas be gay. We know that. We know that. But it's like you shame them for that. You shame them for something that they find pleasure in. Why do we do that? Like, as a society, why do we shame people for finding pleasure? Consensual pleasure in being with another person. We put we align like bad things to that, to the point where somebody would literally remove you from the earth so that no one else would find out. But just like Rodney said, we're going to find out anyway, because as soon as you kill them, we going to know you gay. Because you killed them, nigga, dummy. Y'all dumb as hell. And dudes and trans girls who fuck around with niggas. That's why Madison be like, trade will kill you. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because these men, we have created a society where these men would rather be murderers than be like, I like trans women. I love the company of trans women. I love men. I love men. Like we created a society where people can't be like expressive in who they love and where they find pleasure. So that you turn them into murderers and liars and deceitful people. And all they want to do is experience pleasure. You like dick? It's like, and you make people ashamed for liking penis. It's like weird. It's weird. We live in a weird ass fucking world. It's weird. We created this society, and I know there's going to be women that get that. Well, they need to live in their truth. Why? Look how y'all talking about Kevin Samuels. Look how y'all talking about Kevin Samuels. Y'all are really insulting him by saying that he's gay. I don't know what happened. It cut off. Maybe it was like, girl, you talking too much, because the video is long as hell. But anyways, I said, I know y'all gonna get in the comments and be like, the men should be just truthful and honest about who they are. If they were truthful and honest about who they are, half of y'all would realize that a lot of these men really love penis. And like, I know it's hard to come to that, acceptance, but they do. They really do. They really love dick, y'all. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You like dick too. You can't shame somebody for being gay or liking pleasure, liking the feeling of penis like you do. You can't shame anybody for that. You like it too. You don't have to be with nobody who likes men. You don't have to. But a lot of these niggas like niggas. They do. They really do. And wouldn't it be better for you if there was spaces that we created where we didn't like weaponize femininity? We don't weaponize someone's sexuality. We don't do that. We got to stop doing that. Because then Jeffree Star would not be able to exist in that space where he's like, I'm secretly sleeping with men who would rather be murderers or hire somebody to kill me than for people to know that they enjoy dick. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? It's ridiculous for people to rather commit a crime, because having sex with another man is not a crime. Having sex with trans women is not a crime. But you would rather commit a crime so nobody would know that you were doing it. What? I would rather be able to be like, look, I like trans women, and that's just what it is. Y'all gonna have to deal with it, because you don't have nothing to do with this anyway. So I'm gonna live my life free and open, and what you gonna do? All you gonna do is complain and say God, something about God, or whatever the hell y'all want to say. That don't mean nothing to me. That's what y'all niggas need to get to a point to say, fuck it. I don't care what y'all say. But we live in a crazy society. We do. We weaponize femininity. We have an issue with anything feminine. And the women, y'all do too. Y'all have these femininity channels, but y'all hate femininity. You do. And then your versions of femininity is foundationally from the lens of a man. You hate femininity. Come on. I don't like feminine men. Why? What is it that you don't like that's being reflected back to you that you don't like that's feminine? What is so masculine that you don't like that woman? She's too masculine. What is it about masculinity that's being reflected back to you that you don't like? Who's aligned these characteristics of what femininity and masculinity is and how it needs to be performed? And how we have aligned toxic traits to how it's supposed to be performed. and we're performing it in a way that's not doing anyone any good. So Jeffree Star and other men and trans women like him who like to have sex with down low men, and y'all gotta stop acting like these men don't know. No, that's out of here. They use that as an excuse to commit crimes. They use that, and then because you have the same ideologies as them about trans people and gay men, that you accept their response as acceptable because, oh, he must have tricked him. Nobody's being tricked out here. Nobody. Because they know that they could be killed. They can be killed just because you find out. Y'all can have consent and you know this person is trans. You know this person is gay. You know this person is trans. I would, in this example, you know this person is trans. But because somebody else finds out, now you want to eliminate this person. And then because everybody else has the idea that these trans women around here tricking men, y'all accept the murder. These niggas know. They know. They would rather commit crimes than to say, hey, I love trans women, or I love gay men, or I love having sex with. You don't necessarily, because a lot of it is a fetish. A lot of it is. A lot of it is, ooh, I'm sneaking around. It's like the thrill of it. I'm doing something that my society frowns upon. They love that shit. And some of the trans girls love that shit too. But y'all putting y'all lives at danger. Y'all know, even though these men know, no, you not, nobody's tricking nobody. Like we really have to get away from that. Nobody, these niggas know. They know. They know and are fully aware, like Jeffree Star told you. They told him, you tell on me, I will have you be dead. I believe him. I believe him, honey. I believe him. And that's what it is. So we've created this society where Jeffree Star can go around, have sex with men and basketball players and rappers and be threatened with his life for some good black cock, big black cock. And when he's gonna write a book one day. He might be 70 or 80 years old, but he's gonna write a book and he's gonna tell it. And I hope he does. I hope he does. Well, after they all dead and gone, write a book, Jeffree, and say who it is. And then everybody gonna be like, oh, okay. I knew that. Oh, okay. Oh, we knew that already. It's sad. We just live in a really sad society where people can't be, and if they are, when people choose to be open and proud and happy, then they're ridiculed by their community. That's the reason why they stay silent. Who wants to be ridiculed for anything? It doesn't matter like who I'm having sex with or whatever the fuck. I don't want to be ridiculed by my community. So I just be in secret with what I like. So I'll just be in secret what I like. It's so many variables to this mess. I believe Jeffree Star. Anyways, anything else I got to talk about? Oh, that's it. All right, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. We'll get down in the comments. Peace.